So in this video, I'm going to briefly explain how I achieved the 17 ROAS for my client with a $157,000 return with a $9,000 budget over the last 6 to 7 months. Now, with this client was able to start around a budget of around $1,000 a month, and we've slowly scaled up incrementally for this client. So what I'm going to do is just go through the campaign structure, how simple it is, and kind of like my decision making when it comes to creative testing. Now, the main reason why I got such good performance for this account was not just because of the Facebook ads. Now, the Facebook ads was just a traffic source which they leveraged to acquire new customers, which I helped with. But it was also to do with the foundations of the actual business owner's website. They understood how effective conversion rates are, back-end fulfillment, products, pricing, offers, all that good stuff to allow us to get an amazing return. Now, this is a very unique case. This is not what I get for all my clients, but this is something that's very good to showcase and to kind of break down how simple it can be if you do have an effective business and you have good product market fit. So what I'm going to do is just go through each campaign month step by step and kind of just walk you through what I did and kind of just show you how simple it was and how it can be simple for your business if you do have the foundations in place. Now, I'm going to start from January where we just started out. Now I'm going to go straight into February. We spent around $500 just to start with the testing campaign. I started out with a top of funnel testing and a middle funnel testing. I always test both. Generally, I go for around a CBO or ABO depending on budgets. Now, depending if it's a small budget, I do a CBO because I want Facebook just to choose the audiences for me in terms of where to allocate the budget. And I do a CBO with middle funnel as well, just to start with a small budget. So you can see here, I spent around $64 and $115 on retargeting, and you can definitely see that I put a lot more emphasis in top of funnel budgets, and you can see there's a lot more return here, so that's a lot of room to play with, and it's a good indication that top of funnel is amazing for new customers for this company. So this is a very good return, very unique, but you can see within the first month we're able to get a 23 ROI, nearly a 24, which is absolutely insane. So I'm going to break down the campaign structure. So you can see here I've got 2 ad sets to start, and inside those ad sets I don't want to show what the actual ads look like, I don't want to give away too much, but I usually have a lot of testing structures in place. So generally, I test single images, videos, carousels, the simple stuff, have an amazing ad copy, and start with a really good offer. Offer is key. If you want to get metrics down, if you want to get your cost of purchases down and have a really good CTR and CPC performance. And you can see here with the targeting we had in place, it's very unique and niche, so it was able to stand out from the crowd and really get new customers in. So you can see here 2 simple campaigns, almost 3 with the testing and 4, but you can see straight away I killed those and was able to see some return. Not many purchases, only around 12 purchases, and we still got amazing returns. So you can see the AOV for this customer very, very high, and that is kind of one of the reasons why we get such good return. So that was February, and we moved straight into March, where I was able to incrementally increase the budgets by double. You can see here we still maintain a very high return, and you can see here I put a lot of emphasis on the top of funnel acquisition. Same kind of strategy again, just kept focusing on the existing audiences I found straight away. Generally, I do a lot of study in the audience, competitor, and sort of background test of the customer, and find exactly where and who the audience is. Now, with testing, generally I use around a lookalike, an interest, and a broad audience. You can see here with my current testing, it's broad and interest. Later on, I'll test lookalikes, which have an amazing effect still with post 2023 iOS era and all that good stuff. You can see here next in April, increasing the budgets ever slightly. Now, this customer didn't want to scale. They wanted to provide as much ROAS as possible. They wanted me just to start to test and just figure out. This customer has the ability to test to scale to 7 figures easy with a 6-figure month, but we could scale up to $10,000. But with these guys, they're more risk averse. They just wanted to maintain budgets. Cash flow was very important for them, and just make sure they can just get a huge return from Facebook, which you can see here. And as you can see in April, I started to introduce an ABO, which I can found the kind of winning audiences, and now I have a bit more budget. I'm able to test more ad sets within that budget. So it's all dependent on budget as well. If there is more budget to allocate, I'm able to test even further. So we can see into May, as we keep climbing up this testing ladder, now we're up to 1,700 with $35,000 return. Even looking at it, it's insane. This is, again, very unique. But you can see here, my cost per acquisition has dropped even lower from the first testing month to the second, because as I'm starting to go into an ABO, which is my preferred testing structure, because I'm able to control the bids, manually control the spend, and able to aggressively spend to test audiences and creators very quickly, and I can control the budgets, which is key. With CBO, you don't really control where the budget is being allocated. You can set a min and ad spend on each ad set level, but sometimes Facebook is quite biased, and it will allocate more of the spend into ads that are supposed to be performing, but really they don't really perform that well. So you don't want to rely on automation too much. Have a bit of control. So you can see here in June as well, increase the budgets to $2,500 with a $43,000 return, which is absolutely insane. And you can see here in my testing structure, again, just focusing on lookalikes, which is the main thing we started to introduce, and then obviously with the new interest type as well. So within these ad sets, though, there is a lot of creative testing going on. Again, I don't want to go into it too much because I don't want to give away everything, but if you are testing in your ad sets, you've got to keep constantly pushing in new creative. That is the key to getting results like this. It's not set it, forget it, letting the campaign, the CPA spike, and then that's it, it will come back one day. No, it's having a good UGC video creative testing structure, having a good single image creative testing structure, testing carousels, gifts, offers. You have to be constantly pushing out new creative, new ideas and angles. Now what I do in my run through with my clients is I go through a massive audience, competitor, and kind of breakdown on their current ads that they have, and do some reverse engineering on the existing performance of the market out there, and I bring that information back into the ad account, and I come up with my own ideas, test different angles all the time, and I'm always testing new structures. So you can see here with an overall performance of around $9,000 return, we've got around $150,000, which is absolutely insane, and this is still in the infancy. Remember, we've only spent $2,000 here. We're going to be spending the last 30 days. In the next 6 to 7 months, if not a year, we'll be spending $10,000 a month, which we should see some six-figure months for this company. Again, this is not all just me. This is not all just Facebook advertising. Even though I specialize in this, it all depends on the actual store's performance as well. So if you have a store that's generating over $10,000 a month minimum, or you do have an existing kind of proof of concept that has generated sales for your product, then I know that I can help you, guaranteed. So if you are interested in learning for a bit more on how I can help you, I actually provide a guarantee in my performance for my clients. So there is a win-win every single way. Now, this company, they had a break-even ROAS of 1.8, and these guys are hitting a 18, if not 20 ROAS on good days. So yeah, if you are looking for that kind of performance marketer that can guarantee results and are incentivized to perform, which you can see here, very incentivized to perform, so I get the best out of my clients' results, then yeah, we can definitely talk and see if this is a good fit for your business and for me to help you guys grow even further with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok and Snapchat. But the main majority of my performance relies completely on Facebook. This is where I still see the best results in 2023. So yeah, in this video, there's going to be a button here, or wherever you're seeing this on Loom, there's going to be a book now button. If you're seeing this, book a call with me. I can go through your business, understand a bit more about what you're looking for, and provide you with a market plan that you can take away yourself, or you can hire someone like me to produce it for you and get you insane results, or it's guaranteed. So yeah, I look forward to hearing from you, and send me any questions that you need. See you later.